Hello, this is Chris Howard. Welcome back to the last part of my lockpicking video series. The last part was supposed to be the last part, but ran out of memory on my phone, and part 5 turned into 6, and it got cut off in the middle, and then now we're on part 7. So I want to just do this very quickly. I've got a couple of subjects to cover: circular locks, top of the keyway versus bottom of the keyway, and oversetting pins. I'll start with the last one, oversetting pins. Very easy. Basically, if you think you've picked all the pins and lock and it doesn't turn, like the plug doesn't turn, you've probably overset something. And there's a very easy way of doing it. You lighten up on the tension just a hair, and then you just slide your tool in backwards and forwards. I use a half diamond, so it's very easy for me, sort of in a raking motion, just backwards and forwards, and anything that's been overset will just drop back down. You may lose a couple of the other pins as well, but that's to be expected. It's much easier to do that than to just start again, you know. Secondly, top of the keyway, bottom of the keyway. So I have a couple of different tension tools here. This is bottom of the keyway, this is top of the keyway. There are advantages to both. Start with top of the keyway. Top of the keyway is great. A lot of people like it because it gives you room in the lock to put your pick underneath, so it doesn't take up any room. This is really beneficial, especially when picking, you know, some like paracentric keyways where you got to work off, one of the wardings that's sticking out or something. It comes with a short end and a long end, and the long end is for picking things like master locks, where I'll see if I got one here. It's not too bad on this lock, but basically in some locks the plug is quite heavily recessed into the body, so this just gives you, an extra thing that goes in the top there. Obviously with this lock you can probably get away with the short end. The bottom end is great as well, especially when you have heavily paracentric keyways, because you can kind of sit the pick on top of it and use it as a lever, which can be beneficial in some cases. Every lock is different, and you need to approach it as such, which is why I have a huge variety of tools, because everything is situation dependent. The last topic I have to cover is circular locks. I have a circular lock here. I have a couple of circular locks actually. I think I've got another one in here. Let's see if I can find it quickly. I found the key. There's the lock. Oh. I think the lock might actually be on my motorbike at the moment, but basically what happens is you got these different pins here. You press the button, line them all up, you stick it into the lock, and basically you just give it a jiggle. If you get it, if you're lucky enough, oops, excuse me, it'll open. I'm not going to show you on this lock, because actually this is not the right size for this padlock, for this pick. This is a 7.5mm and this is a 7.8mm lock, and the one I wanted to show you is apparently on my motorbike at the moment. But basically that's what you do. You just shove it in, you give it a little sort of round jiggle, and it will open pretty much straight away. And then you have a lock decoder key, which I showed you in the first or second video. And what you do is that you then take the depths of each, and then you use what is called a hurdy-gurdy, which is a circular key cutting tool, and basically has a little handle on it that you swing round, and it cuts to the depth that you've decoded. Very handy tool. Bosnian Bill did a very detailed video on that subject, so I don't want to get too much into it. And that is the end of it. I don't want to do any more lockpicking videos. At the end of the day, I am a musician and my channel is mainly for music. But do check out my book, which is called The Complete Guide to Locksmithing. The Complete Guide to Lockpicking. And it's available on Amazon Kindle, so it's only, you know, $2 or $3. It's very cheap. It's even cheaper in the UK. I think the last time I checked the price it was £1.79. So there we go. Very cheap book. It kind of covers the same as what I've done in the videos, but the videos are just a backup for anybody that buys the book, to kind of, you know, see what's actually happening. Obviously, if you want close-up versions of everything, go to, you know, Bosnian Bill's channel or Lockpicking Lawyer's channel, or any of the others. You know, I think with any subject, it's worth, you know, if you're going to do something, you're going to research it. You know, find as many people as you can that are good at it and that can explain things well for you. You know, there's like J.M. Murdy and Devin Olam and Potty314 and Bosnian Bill and Lockpicking Lawyer, and there are, you know, Norseman Lockpicker. There are billions of them, literally. I am just one. Obviously, research it as much as you can. Maybe I've missed something, and somebody will be able to explain it better than I can, or, you know, clearer than I can. I just wanted to keep mine short and sweet. You know, I've only had a day to do all of my videos, but at the end of the day, hopefully you learned something, and that's what I'm here for. So I'm going to sign off. I keep making them because you keep asking for them.